He really pet me off, so I saved my petty revenge for a better time man I had to work with was about my age, but a real man baby. He simply refused to treat me or any woman with any decent respect. After a few small communication problems with him, he eventually yelled and told me to do something disgusting with myself. We were contemporaries, colleagues, and both at similar levels, so neither was the boss, but he simply resented the fact that I wouldn't take his crap without standing up for myself, and I wouldn't let him treat staff like they were his underlings when they weren't. Eventually, after a few years, he left, and I received a call from a friend who was on the interview panel for a lucrative position that this idiot had applied for. The friend asked me what I thought of this man. I told him all the negatives, all of them that would be the kiss of death in a government job. Wrecked his plans before he even got to the starting gate. I would love to tell him now, but my friend still works at that job. So BS, suck that up. Space_ling says, that was just the truth. Not even petty, really. It's good you warned them. Winter_difference_85 says, nice one, but it's more fuck around and find out than petty revenge. Performer Southern 652 says, when I was in 6th grade, we had a POS principal. A few things happened that caused my dad, an assistant principal in another school district, to have a number of run-ins with him due to unfair treatment of my younger brother's bullying, harassment by a certain teacher bullying a brother. One was ignored by his teacher, and she was reprimanded by the principal before the POS. So she had it out for brother 2 and current principal wouldn't move him to another teacher. Dad was well known in town politics post-death wish 1. Dad was good friends with the superintendent of schools. The former principal at one time was my 4th grade teacher. Knew all my brothers as good kids, etc. Death wish 2. OS tried to discipline my brother for standing up to a bully who had been targeting my brother, while the bully got off scot-free. And so on. 20 years later, I am a teacher myself, and I am on a principal selection committee. Guy walks in to drop his resume off. PTSD for my brothers kicks in, and I look at the resume. It is POS. I told the secretary to shred it, and she did. Called my dad that night, and he said, karma. Thanks for watching, I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.